There is a celebration right now in the WNBA dump. The diva of dump divas Kat Engelbert is breathing a sigh of relief. Her pretend friends in the mainstream media, they are trying to crown a new star. If the media has it their way, this could potentially be the new face of pretend basketball. And it's not just the woke media. There are even some in conservative media who are voluntarily biting into the shit sandwich. Headline at Outkick. No, Caitlin, no problem. Paige Bueckers can save the WNBA season. What? Excuse me? Did you just say Paige Bueckers will save the WNBA season? This season? The same Paige Bueckers that's dating Elmer Fudd? The same Paige that plays in front of empty civic centers for the Dallas Wankers? You expect me to believe she is going to save the WNBA season? She can't even sell out home games. Matter of fact, she doesn't come anywhere close to selling out games. The Wankers rank near the bottom of the league in attendance. But KC Paige scored 44 points the other night against the LA Sparkles. She's on the verge of becoming a huge star. Yeah, I heard she was great the other night. Obviously, Uncle KC wasn't watching. I'm not staying up late on a Wednesday night to watch a collection of unknown players give Paige Bueckers wide open shots, then pretend to be amazed when she actually makes some. But to her credit, Paige Bueckers is a great player. There's no denying the fact that she's a dynamic player, but that does not mean she is a draw. It doesn't mean that she is taking the title away from Caitlin Clark as the next great white hope. And I'm really struggling to understand how Paige Bueckers is going to save the WNBA season since, the Dallas Wankers have joined the Chicago Bravado on the Bruce Caboose, which is currently driving them away from the playoffs. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. I know the media wants us to believe that Paige Bueckers is the equivalent to Caitlin Clark. She does share a commonality with the Rue from Waterloo since they both lack melanin. The media thinks that Paige Bueckers will automatically become a mainstream draw. I know that sounds ridiculous to normal people, but that's how the woke media thinks. Everything involves race. The media wants Paige Bueckers to replace Caitlin Clark because she has proven to be a loyal comrade. For starters, she is proud to taste the rainbow. Paige Bueckers takes L's both on and off the court. On multiple occasions, she has apologized for what deacons at Woke United Methodist call the unforgivable sin. She's apologized for being born white and all the privilege that came along with being a white girl in a sport where she is clearly a minority. From the media's perspective, and from the WNBA's perspective, Paige Bueckers is a better representation of what they want to present. But that does not mean she's the face of the WNBA, and it damn sure doesn't mean she's capable of saving this season or next season. Hell, there may not be a next season. The way things are going right now, next season is likely to be canceled. No one is denying her talent, but there are plenty of talented players who aren't capable of being the face of the league. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is arguably the best player right now in the NBA. No one cares. Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, they are often described as the best workers in WWE history. When they were leading the company back in the mid-90s, you know what the WWF was? Damn near bankrupt. Talent doesn't equate to drawing power. In wrestling, The biggest draws in the business weren't the best wrestlers. Hulk Hogan, when Steve Austin was at his pinnacle, he wasn't the physical performer that he was before his injuries. The Rock, John Cena, these dudes weren't the best wrestlers, but they drew the most money. People paid to see them perform. Why? No one knows. They had it. No one knows what it is, but you damn sure know when you see it. It's this indescribable thing that certain people have. You either have it or you don't. Sophie Cunningham isn't nearly as good on the court when compared to Paige Bueckers, but Sophie Cunningham is the bigger star. Dennis Rodman averaged 7 points a game, but people were drawn to him. Deion Sanders was one of the biggest stars in the NFL at cornerback. No one pays attention to the damn quarterback, but they paid attention to prime time. One thing I know for sure, Paige Bueckers is not saving the WNBA this season. Now, can she become a star? Can she become a mainstream draw? Is she capable of selling out arenas both home and on the road? Well, first, the Dallas Wankers would have to play their home games in an actual arena. But in terms of personality, in terms of that it factor, Paige Bueckers has shown me nothing. And in the business of show business, you either step up or you step aside. Maybe she has it in her. She's still young. Maybe the charisma is beneath the surface, just waiting to be released. But so far, I haven't seen it. For some reason, and I don't know why, but for some reason, basketball has always been a sport where star power is a requirement. In the NFL, your quarterback doesn't have to be charismatic to be a star. Patrick Mahomes is a likable dude, but he's not someone I could sit and listen to talk for an hour. If you put Michael Jordan behind the microphone, he's got my undivided attention. Same with Deion Sanders. Millions of people feel that way about Caitlin Clark. Will they ever feel that way about Paige Bueckers? I don't see it, at least yet. But you tell me. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.